Oh, you can't see my smile.
I can't see the keys. Congratulations. So since I'm delayed at the moment, I decided I was gonna talk to y'all. I don't even know if y'all can hear me with the wind, but it's moving day. Many blessings have happened that I gotta update y'all on, but right now I'm gonna tell y'all about moving. So yesterday was Friday. I went and got I had to go sign my lease, get my keys. A blessing from God that I actually emailed the lady and asked her. I don't remember what I asked her, but she was like, I ain't gonna be here at 4 o'clock. Cause I asked her, did she want me to come at 11 or 4? And she said, I ain't gonna be here at 11 o'clock. I mean at 4, so come at 11. I was like, okay. So I had to go on my lunch, go sign my lease, get my keys. I went and looked at it and see how clean it was. That was my first time looking at the apartment. My cousin used to stay over there, so I got a basic feel of what the layout is, but I hadn't looked at my specific apartment. So I walked over there. It's got like a smoke smell, but that's gonna take a while to get out. I need to wash the windows probably tonight. But other than that, it's really clean. What is going on? Like, okay, so of course, when I move, I ain't gonna say it's for everybody. When I move, it's like going on vacation. Like you can't sleep the day before you leave. So I slept from like 9 to 12:30. Got up at 12:30. Stayed up to 2:30. Went back to sleep. Woke up at 4:30. And at 4:30, hold on, let me turn off this stupid alarm. Disarmed. At what I said? At 4:30, I get up and I just was like, okay, I need to get dressed because I was gonna get up at 5 anyway. So I was like, I might as well just get up. So I was like, okay, let me get ready. Put on my clothes, and I just move the truck to the door. I'm using my uncle's truck. Move his truck to the door and loaded everything I had in my grandma's kitchen on the truck. So I was like, okay, at least, everything inside the house basically be taken care of and everything that can fit on that truck. So I go back outside. Now, the only thing that was super heavy was one box, and there's a chair on there, a big gray bin, two of those like rolling things that go into your bed, two regular boxes, one is huge, and my bed. But the bed sticks out past the tailgate, so depending on what the other trucks do, I might move it. Yeah, because I don't want to be going up the hill and it just like fall out the truck. So I forgot what I was about to say. Anyway, I was gonna move the truck. It's still dark outside. I was gonna move the truck to the shed to put Arpie's baby bed on this truck because it's like super light. So I was gonna like stick it in between. It wasn't like a crazy amount of space, but I could probably fit that bed on there. If not the bed, I was gonna find something else in the other shed to put on there. So that truck would be done, and they would just have to load the truck they bring in, or if I needed to, my grandpa truck. So I go to crank the car, go to crank the truck up. It would not crank. So I'm like, okay, maybe this guy telling me I need to sit down and wait till like later, like I need to rest right now, or I need to wait till the sun come up. Like, not till the sun come up, but, closer to, it's a little bit more light outside. Because we have been having snakes and stuff, so I don't even want to think about no snake. I went thinking about it now, so I started walking down to my mama's house. I came down here to see if the sheets was off the bed because I didn't want them to hold us up when we came to get the mattress. So now it's 6 o'clock. They're not going to get here till 7 o'clock. The people that's helping me from church and my brother not get here till 7 o'clock. And my grandpa's up there trying to fix it on the truck. And he said he couldn't get the release thing to pop up in the hood. So he had to call my uncle, so I don't know what they doing. I was like, I'm finna just go down here and check on the bed. But I only had 2 more things left inside my grandma's house. I got a set of 3 drawers and then a set of like the bathroom drawers. It's like, I think it's 5 drawers. So those will be the only 2 things that need to go on the truck from inside the house. And then I got Arpa's dresser, Arpa's bed, and then in the shed is basically the dining room table, the chairs, my desk, and Arpa's toy chest, and then basically like random crap. Like I got clothes in there that's just laid in there because I brought them at a different time and I brought them in my car. So I don't know if I'm gonna sit them to the side, but it's like I got stairs to my apartment, so I'm like trying to bring as much stuff as possible because baby, when I went up the stairs twice yesterday, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this again. Because I was like, when I went upstairs the second time, first of all, when I went up the first time, I took Keiko's, and then I had my purse, and then Arpa was walking. So, first of all, she fell when we was going in there. Like, the first 4 steps before you get to the stairwell. I was like, oh my gosh. And then, the second time I went up, I was holding a broom, a mop, like one of them Swift kind of things, cat litter, Keiko's cat litter box with his like scratching thing in it and his bowls and cat food and a bag with the curtain, shower curtain, the shower rings, and his harness. And so I get all the way upstairs and I'm like, okay, I'm finna sweep, but I ain't got no trash can. And like pulling the plastic off the stuff, that's when you realize you don't have a trash can. So I was like, okay. And then I realized, because I was already like, okay, I didn't get a rag. So I didn't have anything to bathe Keiko's with. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave him in the bathroom till I get there tomorrow. Because he got to have a bath before he be roaming out about the house. And so I set his litter box up in there and his food and water. He liked to be in the bathroom anyway. At the old house, we used to leave water dripping because they said cats don't like to drink still water. So we used to leave the water dripping in the bathroom so he can drink out the faucet. So while I was in there, he figured out how to get up on the counter. It's not that big of a counter, but he figured because he got one leg, so he trying to figure it out. Because I saw him try to jump up there one time, and I think he hit his head and fell back down, and then he ended up jumping on the side of the tub, then walking across the top of the toilet and getting on there. Which I normally put stuff on top of the toilet, so maybe I shouldn't do that. And then he probably won't be able to walk on the tub because when I put the shower curtain up, he better not be on my tub. Because he bad about after somebody take a bath, he want to go explore in the tub, and then he be having footprints in there. And I'm like, see, you gonna have to get out. So, but he was happy. And Arpa had a crying fit because she was like, we're leaving Keiko's by himself. And I'm like, wouldn't you rather have him in the house instead of outside? Because I would rather have him in the house than outside. So, because I was like, yeah, if nothing else, I'm going to take Keiko's back. So, I had planned on doing more cleaning than what I did. But I was already hot and annoyed because I went to Walmart to do a Walmart pickup for the broom and all that stuff. And, like, I had to do a separate order for a harness and a collar for Keiko's because his other collar, I never found it. And they canceled my order for the collar because I guess they didn't have it. And then they still had the harness. So the harness was in a different order. So that came out the little towel thing. And then I did it again for the other stuff. And it was like, please wait while your associate brings your stuff. Nobody ever came. A lady that was greeting was like, do you want me to go get somebody? I'm like, yeah. Stand up here forever. So then they finally come. By that point, I'm hot. I'm tired. It had been raining. I was walked up the stairs twice, and it was not cool in the apartment because before I left, I had put it on 70, and I came back and it was still 73, And so I bumped it down again, and I heard it click on this time. So it better be cold up in there when I walk up in there today. Because they already know I call over there. But on moving day, I try to get up as early as possible, do the most amount of work that I can do by myself before anybody that comes to help me, so I won't be in their way. Because basically, when we get to the house, when men get to moving stuff, I just got the way. So basically, I'm just going to have them put everything in the living room except for my mattress. I'm going to have them put it on the wall in my room. Our dresser got to go in her room and her bed. And that, I guess, in her little toy trunk. But everything else basically going to be in the living room. And I have to unpack it from there. So they'll be done in no time. Because, honey, it don't take long for them to do that. If you organize a move right, that thing be over in a minute. Because I was like, that's why I was like, I had to go get my key. I kept telling the lady, I'm like, I need my key. I know my movie day Saturday, but I'm going to be up in this thing at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to be done by the time the sun come up. Well, not by the time the sun come up, but I'm going to be done by about 8, 9. So, because it's many times I done did moves, and I would pack up all my, I done packed up houses so many times. One day, I decided a bright idea of not packing my stuff ahead of time. So it ended up being the night before the move. I stayed up all night and packed my whole house and took everything and put it in the U-Haul. Did I have a U-Haul today? I think I had a truck. Put everything in there by myself. You talking about tired. And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I got to take a nap. And then I woke up and had to keep going. Because that mug had to be completely empty. That's one thing that's better about this. At least I could leave like a little bitty thing. Like I got clothes that I had, like my sleeping clothes and stuff like that. When I come back through, I can pick up the rest of that. But when you moving out of an apartment, can't be nothing up in there. And I know a lot of people don't do what they're supposed to do, so it'll be all kind of stuff up in there. But I try my best to not leave anything. And I try to sweep before I leave and vacuum before I leave. I might not wipe down every single thing, but I do. I mean, I keep a clean house, so it shouldn't be bad enough to where I need to be doing all that. But Mama got her some. Y'all look at this. I got her some cheetah print pillowcases. Okay, I see you, Mama. I'm gonna have to call her. Oh, she said she's single and free, so she had to get a little wild on us. That is too funny. Cause her the sheets she been having on here is so sophisticated. That is so crazy to me that she got them sheets on. Got that pillowcase on there. I guess that's the kind of sheet she got. Oh my goodness. Give me a good laugh. I'm trying to see how I can get this. I'm gonna push it up off the bed and have it already sitting up. Cause probably me and my brother come in here and get this because my mama do not like people walking in her house with shoes on. And you know, men already don't care. Y'all ain't about to get me in trouble. So good thing her bed right here. I mean her room right here by the door. Cause yeah, that's not gonna work. Anyway, so the subscriber that sent me the money for Harper's room, I thought that stuff wasn't gonna get here originally till Sunday, but it updated and said it was gonna be here by the end of the day today. So I'm hoping that by the time I go pick up the car that my church member is letting me use until I get a new car or until I fix my car, by the time I get back with that today, because I'm riding back with the people from church that's helping me move, and they're gonna drop me off over at her house. So nobody has to take me there because it's 30 minutes away. So they don't have to do that. So hopefully by the time I get back, her stuff will be here. And so when I set her room up tonight, I won't have to like set it up with the stuff she got now and then redo it the next day. So
Cause only thing she saw was the rug. I'ma take, I think I already got screenshots. I'm gonna put it in here of what I got. I don't know what they up here doing. They got both cars out. My uncle done got up out the bed. See, now this is when I start feeling bad. When I cause whatever I'm doing to mess up other stuff. I don't like that. And I don't like to bother people. So my grandpa got his car pulled up to the truck. My uncle done came up here. They might be trying to still get the hood released. I don't know. Devil would not win today.